All right, guys, so I disassembled the slide. That is very easy. All I did was put a little bit of tape on a screwdriver, and this stays right here. It's captured by a spring right there. So you kind of just wiggle in and just pop it loose, and you can pull a pin out. You don't have to do this. I just don't want to mar it up just yet. I don't care if it gets scratched up or whatever later down the line, but I haven't even shot this thing yet. So there you go. When I opened this up, I did notice that there was some tooling, like shaving, still on here. You can see in the back, it's a little rough, and I'm okay with that. I don't care. Like I said, I purchased this for $200. I mean, plus the FFL fee and whatnot. But to me, that's fine. I don't care. Let's take this spring off. It is not captured, so be careful. And what I mean by captured is the guide rod. Guide rod does shoot out. Now this has two different springs inside of it, so be careful. Looks like they did oil it slightly at the factory. We're gonna take that off and clean it up a little bit. Now this is a 380, and I'm looking down the barrel right now, and I'm sure they did some test firing. Let's see if I can brighten it up. You can see in there's a little bit of fouling. 380, I'm assuming, I mean, other places call it 9mm short. So here's a 38 cleaning kit. It should work just fine. So you can see there is some oil on it, but it does look a little dirty. I'm sure they test fire these at the headquarters, and this barrel weighs hardly anything. Honestly, it kind of feels like a toy. I know it's not, but I'm just saying it does feel like it. Man, this is the smallest pistol I've ever purchased, owned, or shot. You see why we clean it from the factory. Look at that. I haven't even shot this thing yet. And yeah, it definitely looks like they test fire these at the factory. That's no problem. I don't care. Many companies do that. Let's give it a quick little wipe down and get all that gunk off. Here, clean this channel up. Now, this firearm is hammer fired. It's not a striker. That right there is a hammer. And there's a little firing pin right there. So let's get my Aegis kit out and put that together. Let's scrub it out first. Let's scrub that barrel out. And you can see why I wanted to change the mat. This thing is strictly for, yep, some gunk that just came out of there. Strictly for cleaning, polishing, all that other fun stuff. There you go. That should do it. Now, I'll get this. When using the Aegis gun care, make sure you shake it up real good. That's what the instructions say to do. Again, code AngrySarge. And if you're going to GOA Summit this August, Rod and his wife will be there with the booth. Make sure to pick some up, go visit them. I will be there as well if you want to come say hi. Looking forward to seeing you guys, meeting some of you. Thanks for the support. I'm gonna let that soak a little bit. All right. And I'm gonna spray some on the slide as well. That way, if there's any machining stuff, any gunk, I mean, this is fairly clean slide, so there you go. Get that channel right here. Boom. Let that sit for a little bit. Now, if you do have a lot of carbon that you want to take off, let it soak for some time. Guide rod is nasty looking. That was the gunk off the. All right. It's been sitting for a little bit. Let's put a patch on here. Put that patch right there. Yeah, let's clean the outside of it out. And I'm using a paper towel for this. I mean, what other way to show you how dirty these things can come out from the box? Machining oil and whatever oil, you know. Look at that right there. All right. Oof. Okay, so maybe 38 will not fit in there. Okay, well, I gotta look into that. Maybe, hold on. Okay, 38 does fit in there. It's a 9mm. It makes sense. It will. Okay, so it's just gonna have a little bit of. All right, I'm not gonna get that stuck. But yeah, you see how dirty that is. Again, I have not shot this. This is what I'm gonna do. Take that off. All right. Give it some nice little scrubbing right there. You can see that gunk coming off right there, right in my hand, right there. Let's try it this way. All right, see? Look at that gunk. This is why you clean your firearms before taking them out, even if you just bought it. All right, that should be good enough. Put that aside. Now for the slide, just give it a nice little wipe. Some guys are completely against using Q-tips on, or cotton swabs, whatever you want to call it. Q-tip is a brand. But some guys are completely against using cotton swabs. I don't mind it at all. Lets you get into those little tight crevices. See that? And that's what I mean. It has a little bit of sharp spots on here, but Not too worried about it. If you're a little worried about it, you can take a small jeweler's file and kind of clean that off. It is sharp back there, we'll say that. Let's clean these rails. While we're at it, let's clean these off too. Just a quick little wipe. But yeah, you see that gunk. Take that apart. Clean off the spring. I'm assuming that the double recoil spring helps with recoil management. Let me know what you think about that, but that's what I'm assuming based off of other firearms. Let's clean this off as well. Ooh, look at that. Cleaning off top. All right. Now we can oil it up and put it back together. And put my little handy syringe on the lubricant bottle. I have the older model kit. I believe the new models do come with this. Don't quote me on that though. Now this one you gotta shake well too. Look, it says it right there on the bottle. All right. Take that off, put this on. I'm telling you, this stuff goes a long way. All right. Let's put a little some dab. Put a little some on the barrel. Boom. Right there where the locking lug goes. Lube her up real good. All right. Now, I'm not sure how well Rugers need to be lubricated. I know Glocks don't need it too much, but you know, put some right here too. You don't want too much lubrication if you're gonna carry this in your pocket or appendix or whatever. You don't want that stuff just going all over the place. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just kind of evenly coat this. And I will tell you, man, this thing has a lot of sharp edges. Whew. Lubricate that sides. I like to lubricate the spring a little bit. reduces any noise when you're racking it. And we'll put a little lubrication. Yeah, that should be fine. And put a little bit of lubrication on the pin. Now, what I'm gonna do, notice I got a little bit of some hairs from the cotton swab. That's why a lot of guys don't like this, because it will leave a few hair strands. But I'm gonna use this right now because my hands are all oily and I do not want to get oil on the frame. Get some of that in the channel. All right. Let it work its way down. All right. Put a little some on the hammer. Now you can put your recoil spring back in. Now be careful, you don't want this thing popping out on you, flying across the room. There you go. Secure it in place. Watch your eyes. Let me wipe my hands off. Should have worn some gloves. I didn't think ahead, but it is what it is. Pop this in place. Oh yeah, it's already feeling so much better. Now, push this pin back. There you go. Might have to push the slide back and forth a little bit just to make that click in. And guys, there you have it. This Ruger is all oiled up and ready for the range. Thanks for watching. I'll try to put in some clips from the range on the video. Till next time, guys, Tactical Trash Panda out.